Hey everybody, Troy here. Thank you so very much for tuning into the video. Well, me and my brother had a great morning this morning going to the Walmart hunting event, and we were able to do some damage. As you can see here, we've got 24 boxes of the 100 count of the CCI 22 long rifle. We went to 4 stores, and as you can see by the starting of the video, there was 2 people, me and my brother. We went to 4 Walmarts. It took us about 1.5 hours. I spent $190.96. It was 35 miles, and like I said, 2,400 rounds of CCI 22 long rifle. And first of all, I'd like to thank my brother. He's a disabled veteran, and he can't drive, so I drive him to all of his appointments to take him any stores he wants to go to, and so he agreed to help me be able to get this amount of ammo, and I really appreciate that. Also, I want to thank Walmart. It was pretty much a great experience. Earlier in the week, a little pissed off about them not advertising this, but in the long run it did help out because there wasn't a ton of people out there, and it made us able to get this amount of ammo, and there's still a lot there in the stores. We got up at 7:15 this morning and took care of feeding the animals and different things, and didn't get to our local Walmart until about 10 minutes till 8. And just right after that, they started rolling out the ammo, and there was 2 people there, and that's how many people that they really had needed. And sometimes might even need more in some other stores. They were ready to sell the ammo right at 8 o'clock, and that was great, since me and my brother were first in line, and a couple of people showed up after that, but there wasn't a lot. So as you can see here, there is the receipt for the 3 boxes of CCI, and today's date, 10/4, and just a little bit after 8 o'clock this morning. And then my brother got the other 3 boxes, and there is the receipt on that, and there is the time right close to 8:01 a.m. this morning. So we were pumped and we were ready to go, so we headed up to the next Walmart. And here's my receipt for that. There is the 3 boxes, and 8:33 in the morning. And then my brother's receipt right after that. There is the 3 boxes, and at 8:34. Now you can see the difference in times from one store to the other. It didn't take us 30 minutes to get up to that store. It only took us about 15 minutes or so. This was the busiest store. They had about 15 or 20 people in line, and also they weren't as organized to where they only had one person waiting on all of those people. I will say one thing for organization they had people, everybody in a single line, and they also had a police officer there just in case anybody got out of control or whatever. So that was a plus. But one person to help all those people, it doesn't get it. There should, like I said, it should be at least 2, one ringing and the other one bagging and getting ammo for the other person. Also, there was people there, getting the EQI ammo and other ammo, so it would take time from them selling the 22 LR and have to open up cases. And then what really held us up was 2 people that weren't there for ammo at all, but they were there for fishing licenses, and of course we know how long it takes to do some fishing licenses. So that was the store that was the most disorganized. And then we headed off to the 3rd Walmart, and here is the receipt. You can see the 3 boxes for $7.47 a piece. There's the date at 10/4, and at 8:55 this morning. And then my brother was right after me, and there's the 3 boxes, and at 8:56 and 10 seconds. So then we were off to the 4th Walmart, and here is the receipt for that, and there's the 3 boxes, and at 9:15 this morning. And then my brother's receipt, 3 boxes again, and at 9:16 this morning. And that Walmart, there was hardly anybody in there in sporting goods. There was nobody waiting in line when we got there. There was a person waiting there, so we didn't have to look for anybody. They had cases of the CCI still sitting in there. One of the stores was nice enough to give me one of the cases, and remember from, I believe it was Methman 88's, his video, they did say Walmart Black Friday promo, so I don't know where they were coming up with that. So I was able to, somebody was nice enough to give me that box and the insert, so I'm able to fill up this box full of 2,000 rounds. But like I said, there was nobody in there after the ammo. We got in, got out quickly, and then people started to show up after that. We had planned on going to a fifth Walmart, so we could have scored right at 3,000 rounds, but my brother only can handle so much after a while, so he said he was done, so I agreed. And I thought about going myself, but I'm going, no, that's it. I'll just cut it off there at the 2,400 rounds. But it was a great day, all around great experience. There was no people causing any trouble. Everybody was nice. For the most part, Walmart did a great job handling it. I'm glad they really didn't advertise it that much, because we were able to get the ammo, so hopefully others can get it out there. And when we left, they still had cases of these still available. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up. I hope you guys were able to get out there and get some of the ammo. And if you did, and if you don't have a channel, if you want to let me know in the comments what you did get. And if I get enough people commenting, I'll make a video and let everybody know what everybody got. So thank you for supporting the MTH channel, and we will see you next video.